friends, it's me, Rhea Peterson. Welcome back to my channel. I can't believe it. Another year has gone by. Christmas 2024 is here, and that means that we are doing another kids Christmas stocking gift guide. It's a stocking. I am going to share with you what I am doing for my kids' stockings this year. I've created a bit of a formula, and it has helped streamline the Christmas stocking shopping. I have a few categories that I like to hit, and then a few extra fun things as well. Plus, our family does a family stocking, which is just full of things that get you to do stuff together as a family. I'm gonna share with you what I got for that too. They're fun. Every year, the Christmas stocking was the thing that I looked forward to because my mom was creative and there was always very interesting and unexpected things in there, but it was always fun, and we didn't have a lot of money, but she still managed to make it just really, really exciting. And I love the Christmas stocking. It's like the ultimate mystery bag, but it's a mystery sock. Every year I try to make the Christmas stocking exciting for my children, and I also try to put things in it that are useful. Don't mind the noise. We went temporarily insane and got a cat right before Christmas. His name is Gary. He's a sweet guy, but man, he just gets into everything. I love him so much. We die for him. I'm very excited to share with you the ideas that I have this year for the Christmas stocking. And I was super excited. My oldest, who is 11, said to me very recently that one of his favorite things at Christmas is the stocking. And I recognize that it is very important to be mindful of the size of the stocking stuffers that you get, because ultimately it's the candy. You have to think about whether or not you can fit the candy in the stocking in addition to the fun stocking stuffers, because at the end of the day, the kids want the candy. I want the candy. It is always in the front of my head. Will this fit in the stocking? Will all these things fit in the stocking? And will I still be able to fit an ample amount of candy in there? Now I really want candy. But let's not waste any time. We're gonna jump into our very first category. And before we do that, if you aren't already, subscribe to the channel. I would just love it. I clean, I organize, I decorate. I decorated this tree with you. Not you, maybe, but I decorated this tree and shared it with the world. So if you're not already, subscribe, please. Fidgets. I'm really excited about this year's fidgets. Now, I've gone on many rants about how I feel about certain types of fidgets. If they are squishy and leave grease marks on the wall or the ceiling or get covered in lint, don't want them. I don't want them. I don't want them in my house. But fidgets are very useful. They are great for kids, and you may gather I am of the neurospicy realm. I do have ADHD, and fun fact, it is genetic. So we get great use out of fidgets, and this year I am really, really excited for my finds because we've got some of these. Wave rail twisters. Did you play with these when you were a kid? Am I dating myself? I'm very young. I don't know when these were invented, but these ones light up. They're super cool. They light up once they hit the metal of the wire, and they're just really fun. My kids will delight in these. I'm sorry. There is no goo or slime or sticky or anything that will leave spots on your house. It's just good old-fashioned fun. Oh, and I'm very excited to give them to my children. And those are not the only fidgets we are doing this year. Those are super, super fun, but do not travel great. And so we are also doing these fun little transformable spinner fidgets. These are really cool. My son Callum is gonna love this. But it's bendy, you can, like, has these little ball joints on it, so it like rolls around. It's just really cool. And one thing I do like too is that it does have a neat little texture here, which is great for stimulation if kids like to pick or fidget with things that are texturized. So I'm really looking forward to giving these to the kids. They come in multiple colors. And this is just gonna be a really, really fun and very useful stocking stuffer for the children. Our next category, which seems obvious to someone like me because it's instantly where my brain goes, because a stocking it's a giant sock. Every year we do fun socks in the stocking. It is exciting. It's always fun to find new fun socks for the kids, and they're growing all the time, so socks are always a useful thing. And this year I am doing some very obvious and on the nose ones for my boys. It says, just a boy who loves gaming. They really like to play the Nintendo Switch. Like a lot, probably too much. We have to put a timer on it. But they're gonna really love these socks. Look at, they're gonna love these. And then for Miss Alice, I went a little obvious given this addition to the family, cats. I honestly wish I could find these in my size. This one has an apple on his head. Gary, leave the camera alone. They are really easy to roll up and stick into the giant sock. And I just love it because they can be fun. You can find them for almost any theme. You can get like faces printed on socks now. It's very funny, very exciting. It's a world that I could never have imagined, yet here we are. You can put anything you want on socks now. Connor has a pair of socks with capes. Gary, stop. Socks can be very affordable and a very easy gift, and you can personalize them now. Very intimately, honestly. Socks. Our next category is one that I have mixed feelings about. I talked about this in last year's stocking stuffer video, but when I was growing up, one year, I only got bath stuff for Christmas from like all of my aunts and uncles. Bubble bath, shampoo, body wash, all sorts of things. And it was all bath themed. And my older sister said that it was probably because I smelled bad. Gary feels bad for me. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate your sympathies. But I have taken back stocking bath stuff, Christmas bath stuff, if you will, and made it fun again. So every year I try to get something exciting for the kids that's out of the normal for bath time. And this year I found these really cool Mr. Bubble bath potions. These things are cool, and it's America's favorite bath time buddy. So how could you go wrong? These are really cool. They can add warm bath water to the bottle and it'll like foam and make it colorful, and I'm assuming they will smell better. Are they probably gonna fill it with bath water and try to drink it? Absolutely. My children are bananas. But with proper supervision, these can be very, very fun. They come in different colors and I'm really excited. And they're not bath crayons. I gave them bath crayons last year and they were really, really cool. But I did not really keep a really good eye on them one time, and my entire master bathroom bathtub was just covered in bath crayons. Dawn Power Wash got it right off, but I put it off for a while and it was very messy. I'll pin that video. No shade against bath crayons. They're great. But I didn't get them this year because of that. And going along with the bathroom theme, I'm not stopping at just smell good in the bathtub things. This year, I added the addition, upon request of my children, electric toothbrushes. They wanted them really bad. Connor and I use the Sonicare It's a very cool toothbrush. And the kids wanted electric toothbrushes. And I said, okay, great. Those will fit great in a stocking. So for my boys who are older, I got them the Quip electric toothbrushes. This one glows in the dark, allegedly. And then for Alice, I went with one of these. She can put her whole mouth on here and it's supposed to clean her teeth. I read all of the reviews and everybody seems to think for the most part that these are cool and useful, and I am cautiously optimistic that they will work on her teeth. I opted for this one because she is still in preschool and I thought that this would be a fun introduction into the electric toothbrush. And honestly, I just thought it was really cute. It's a unicorn, see? So cute. This one comes with an additional mouth brush. It's still a toothbrush, I guess. It vibrates, it cleans your teeth, it comes with an extra one of these, plus a toothbrush. It's rechargeable, just like the Quip ones, and it's adorable, and I'm really excited to give it to her. And I'm also going to give them toothpaste as well, if I can fit it in the stocking. Because remember, we still have to fit candy in there, and I'm not done. There's more that's gonna go in that stocking. Stuff that's typically used in the bathroom. My next category is extra fun, and it's tiny games. You can't put like the Monopoly in a stocking, but you can get fun little games. And in our house, we have a tray that sits on the kitchen table year round now at this point, that has small games in it, which are great to play when you're done with your screen time. My kids really like to play games. My husband really likes to play games. I will play games. And so it's just been a thing in our house all the time, lots of games. And I like to put them in the stockings because there are a lot of really fun, small games that will fit in a stocking. We did Dogman this year. I've got this fun pizza party game, which looks really fun. It's a dice game. These also fit in a bag to go somewhere if you're traveling. And then this other one called Arshmallows. It's for my oldest, and it looks hilarious. Germany's favorite marshmallow butt game. I can't wait to play this with him. Small games are really fun, really easy to put in a stocking, and these are the games that we have chosen this year. We have done a lot of different versions of Uno. I have done fun Disney games for Alice, Disney princess games, Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza. That'll fit in a stocking, and it's really, really fun. There's another game called Elementi. It's also tiny. That one's really fun and really easy to play with smaller kids as well. I will try to link a couple other fun games that I have put in stockings in previous years for you to peruse. Games are always make a really good stocking stuffer, and honestly, they make a great gift in general if you are going to somebody's house and want to bring a small gift, like around the Christmas holiday times. Having a couple of these around is just a great thing. They're often on sale at the grocery store. You can find them on Amazon. They're an easy thing to pick up, and who doesn't love to play games? I don't love to play games. I'll play them. Games. And the final, official specific category, there's more things that I'm going to share with you, is plushies. Every year we get smaller, usually plushies for the kids. They will sit right in the top of the stocking, and it's always really, really exciting because it's like the first thing that they see. It's very fun. And my kids have started to watch YouTube. They're really into Minecraft and YouTube Minecraft stuff. My kids have been really into this dude. His name is Chester. And so we got him these Chester things. This isn't gonna fit very easily in the top of the stocking, but they're squishy, so I'm gonna make it work. We have done a lot of Nintendo themed things, Mario, Link, Goombas, because again, games. It's a fun thing for kids. My kids love to play with plushies all the time. They're everywhere in my house. The plushie is just something that you can easily tailor to any kid's interest, and they're just really, really fun, and you can find them in a wide variety of prices, but they can be very, very affordable as well. Plushies. Maybe not this one, it's gigantic. I really hope it'll fit. And honestly, a little just unsettling. Plushies. Now we are moving into the more fun stuff, ambiguous category. The things that are a little less useful, following the formula, they're the fun things. Because I am a fun person, I'm gonna get my kids toys. I'm gonna get them things that they like. And this year, I am really excited. My kids are all kids that like to sleep with night lights on. They are just the kind of kid that likes a light on at night. I'm really excited about this one. We're questionable on whether or not I can fit all of them in the stockings, but I, this year, got them these squishy glow lights. They're so funny. Oh. They can be different colors, which is fun. It can be like right there with them. They can carry it to the bathroom at night if they need to. I was just really excited about these. The sharks for my oldest, who loves sharks. Oh, it's cool. Alice got a cat. Again, I'm kind of following the theme this year. She was the one that really, really, really wanted a cat for a while, and we were like, we can't get a cat. And then we got a cat. And then Callum's, any guesses as to what this is? It's a dumpling. Oh, these are fun. They're fun little things. Is the cat gonna fit in Alice's stocking? Potentially not. I think if I just put it right down in the toe, it should work. But if it doesn't, that's okay, because I'm still gonna give it to her. It's still gonna be exciting, and I'm still really, really, I'm really excited. I kind of wish I had one of these. I am an adult, I could get one. It looks a little like Gary. Squishy nightlights. Another fun toy thing that we are doing for the kids, and I did not take them out of the boxes because I am worried that they will wake up. And I don't want them to, not yet. Furblets. We got Alice a Furby for her birthday when she turned 5. And the new Furbies are great. They give like positive affirmations. Do I wish that their voices were a little less like they are? Yes, but the Furby's fun. The kids think it's hilarious, and I don't know really what came over me. I've had a number of colds this year, so it could have just been cold medicine or something, but I came across these Furblets and thought those would make really good stocking stuffers for my kids. They don't come in a 3-pack, but I did manage to snag a 2-pack and then 1, so I did save some money on them. This one's name is May May. Snow Way. And this one's Greenie Meanie. May May. Oh man, these are cute. Apparently they interact with each other, they harmonize together. My kids are really into them, and at some point the batteries will no longer work. These are small, they will fit in a stocking. I will have to take them out of the box because of the 2-pack. In hindsight, I should have just bought 3 of these, but this was the better deal. Oh well. My kids really, really enjoy the Furby, but the Furby itself can be kind of expensive, and this is just a fun way to, you know, have the Furby vibe, but have it be smaller, easier to lose. And the batteries potentially die faster. I do like fun, and these things honestly are pretty hilarious. I had one when I was a kid, like the original Furby, which was not very long ago. I'm very young, but I kick myself still that I didn't keep it. Connor kept his Furby, but he is an engineer and he wanted to know how the Furby worked, so it no longer has fur on it. Furblets. A couple other bonus ideas for girls, if you will. Just because I had them on hand, our boys often get like gift certificates to like the Nintendo shop or the Lego store for certain things, and we just typically like roll those up and stick them in the stocking if we want to. But Alice, she's less interested in those things, though growing increasingly more interested in them. Mixed feelings about that. But I did get a couple of things for her in addition to the other items that go in the stocking, but she gets really excited every time we go to the store about chapsticks, and so I did get her some lip smackers. And then if you've been around, you know that Alice really wanted a hamster for her birthday, like really bad. She wanted one so bad. And unfortunately, the hamster store was all out of hamsters. I came across this thing. It says I move and sound like a real hamster. Oh, that's cute. So anyways, Alice is finally going to somewhat realize her dream of having a hamster and a lot of chapstick, and I am so looking forward to giving these things to her. I wonder what Gary's gonna think of this. Stay tuned. So those are all of the categories for my children's stockings. We've got fidgets, we did socks, we did bath stuff, including toothbrushes. We've got fun squishy lights, games, chapstick, a hamster. A lot of fun things that can go in the stocking and hopefully still leave ample room for candy. And finally, I want to share with you one thing that my family does. It's a relatively new tradition. We've only done it a couple of years, and it's just a fun way to kind of get the family to come together, especially with Christmas. Everybody gets their gifts, and then I feel like depending on what your family does for the year, they kind of just disperse and they focus on what they got, which is cool. That's fine. But also, you only have so much time off before you have to go back to all of the responsibilities of life. And so I wanted a way to kind of keep us still kind of focused on each other for a little bit. And so I started the tradition of the family stocking. This stocking was my Grandpa John's. My son is named after him, and my grandmother sent this to me when I was pregnant with him. Oh, there's a Harley hair on it. Oh, I miss Harley. We had to say goodbye to our dog this year, not very long ago. I may never get over it. Anyways, I couldn't just give this stocking to one person in my family, so it has become the family stocking, and it is a tradition that I hope will go on for generations of Petersons, of just something fun to bring the family together. I fill it with things that we can do together, whether it be immediately or over the year. Last year, we did Star Wars Mad Libs, and they were hilarious, and they were the gift that kept on giving. There's a lot of fart in there, but my children are very well behaved in public. But it's just full of fun things that get us to kind of do stuff together. This year, I kept it a little bit more simple. Last year, I did like fun holiday glasses and stuff, which were funny. But this year, I kind of stuck more. This year, I stuck to more of like the fun interaction, and I also did get more games. We are going old school, but not very old, because I'm very young. I opted to go with this tiny little travel-sized Simon Says. It will be fun to play with my kids. It will get them to recognize patterns, engage them, get them to pay attention. So it can be something that is great to kind of steer them into a little bit more of, concentrating on things, which is definitely something that we often like opportunities to work on in this house. So Simon Says, really fun for all ages. Anybody can play Simon Says. Gary could probably play Simon Says. He wouldn't understand it, but he would walk on the buttons. Actually, that would be really funny. Gary, do you want to play Simon Says? He's now asleep in his toy basket. I also got a fun game for us to play together as a family. It's not quite Alice's speed. She will need a little bit of help, but she will grow into it. She's getting very close to reading, so it will be fun soon for her. It's called It's a long title. I'm bored out of my mind. I want to do something that says not parent approved. It should be fun. It's a fill in the blank game. On the side it says an inappropriately appropriate game for mischief makers. Make sure that you are subscribed to find out if I regret getting this game for my children. I have 2 more items that are going to go in the family stocking this year, unless I find something cool right before Christmas and add it to the stocking. Sorry, you'll never know. I did knock knock jokes. This is along the lines of the Mad Libs. We did the Mad Libs last year. I may still get some Mad Libs for this year, but I wanted to kind of branch out from that. And so I got this book of knock knock jokes. They are for kids, so they will be more appropriate than, say, a knock knock joke that I might tell at a dinner table. It says it has over 250 jokes. Knock knock. Yule. Yule who? You'll never know. It's not bad. This will be fun. My kids like to come up with their own jokes quite often, so this should, get their creative juices flowing. And then the last thing I got for the family stocking is something that will bring us together, get us to have conversations at the dinner table. This will go into the game tray that we have there. Last year we did family conversation cards, and they were really fun and engaging with the kids and us just in general as a family, got us to talk to each other. And this year I did the same thing, and it's get to know me conversation cards. They're conversation starters that are more geared towards kids, but they're a little bit more lighthearted and fun, and I'm just really excited to do this kind of activity with the kids. Often it's like, how was school? What did you do today? We always do the 3 H's, what made you happy? What was hard? How were you a helper? But ultimately, the dinner table will derail. Somebody will, burp at the table, things will get out of hand. And so it's nice to just have something that will engage the family, get us to talk to each other and have conversations and get to know each other. My kids are in school now. I see them a lot less during the day. My husband works. I hang out with you guys most of the day. So it's nice to just have something that brings us together. And I love to include that in the family stocking, because that is the whole point of the family stocking, is to bring us together and to get us to do more things together as a family on Christmas, because ultimately that is what Christmas is about, at least to me, is just spending time with your family, having fun, creating memories, and being together. Well, my friends, that is everything that I have for you. I have covered all the categories that I like to do in my stocking, plus the additional fun things that I add. I like to make it exciting and fun for my kids, but I don't want to break the bank. The majority of the things that I got for my kids this year, I did find on Amazon, and I will link absolutely everything that I can down in the description box for you. And I hope that this was helpful. Make sure that you leave a comment and let me know the fun things that you like to put in your stockings. I always love new ideas, and I am willing to branch out from my set formula. That's what the bonus category is for branching out from the fidgets and the socks and the bath stuff. So let me know what kind of fun things that you like to get. Peruse the comments, give each other ideas. I absolutely love hearing from you, and I love it when you guys talk to each other. It's so much fun. It's fun to just create a community, and I just love you. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Continue to hang out with me. I've got a little bit more Christmas content coming up before the end of the year, and then we will get into all of the winter January content. I have a feeling that we're gonna have a number of snow days this year for my kids. So my house is gonna be messy, a lot messier. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope this gave you some ideas. I hope that you are doing well, and I will see you next time. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Bye.